Your girl.
We about to talk about Lizzo.
Your girl. I remember 6 weeks ago. Kelby, you were passionate. Looked me dead in the face and said, Sunil, it is unfair to just claim that just because someone is overweight, you can't just criticize that person because they're going to be working really, really hard. And there's a way that you could be 100 pounds overweight and still be eating right and working out hard. And it's unfair to be criticizing people for that. And I was like, nah, dog. Even them that are that size know that it's unhealthy to be that size and it's not attractive. And you were like, nah, man. Fast forward 6 weeks later, Lizzo's in the news for fat shaming. Her answers. Bullying. And sexual harassment. Kelby, what's your take on this?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. They're all wrong. They're all wrong. We shouldn't be fat shaming Lizzo because it is possible to eat right and exercise and be overweight for some odd reason. But also, that fat person should not be calling somebody else fat. You've been crying all over Instagram about how we are making fun, we the people have been making fun of you for being overweight, and then you turn around and treat everybody how we the people treat you.
Allegedly.
Now, Lizzo, you seem like a good woman.
Does she?
So I'm not gonna say anything. You probably didn't do this. Just like some of the crazy people think that Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan.
I mean, we were some of the crazy people that thought that initially.
Now, here's the thing about everything else.
Yeah.
It sounded like Lizzo thought she was friends with her dancers.
Did she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because she's taking them to all these places that you would go with your friends. And the banana and the vagina thing is not something that Lizzo decided to do. It's a show that happens, and it's a thing. So she's taking her friends there, and the friends are thinking, well, I got to do this, or else I'm going to lose my job as a dancer for Lizzo. I was going to say something wild, but I need to keep my job. So it sounded like she had like a woo girl night. You know what a woo girl night is? Like when you go out, yeah, woo girl, yeah. Yeah, eat that banana, girl, and all that, and just went home tipsy or drunk and was like, yeah, I had a good old time.
Right.
But you know what? You can't do that when you are employing these people.
There's a power dynamic.
There's a power dynamic. We just learned about that with the old Harvey. Not with just the girls that he was like doing crazy things with, but like girls who felt like they had to do those things because he's the big boss.
And we believe all victims.
Okay, now, all right, well.
Is that what you hit me with in the beginning, Kelby? Believe all victims? Come on, King.
No.
When it's turned back around on you.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't?
No.
You didn't say that about Bobby whatever?
Bobby who?
Bobby Turner?
Who Bobby Turner?
Who the guy that we talked about in the beginning? That lost his house after 30 days?
Yeah.
I forgot his name too.
Bob, Robert, something. Whatever.
But anyways, keep going. I didn't mean to cut you off.
So it sounded like that's what she was doing. She was going out, having a fun time with her girls, but they're not your girls. They are your backup dancers. So it puts you in this difficult spot because can you be friends with the people that you employ? The answer is maybe. The answer is maybe. You have to be very wise about the decisions that you make with the people you are paying. Now, do I believe that she said, do this or else you're going to lose your job? No. But I do think that she probably was like, if you don't do this, in the back of my mind, like, why would I want to work with some boring Betty? Next time I'm on tour, I'm bringing all the lit people and I'm leaving all the boring people at home. And with that being said, now these people are in fear of losing their job. Mm-hmm. And there we go. Now we have a problem.
Especially because there isn't that much of an avenue for
come on, what you about to
250 plus pound women in background dancers. But I will say this, because there's another component of the bullying and the fat shaming and all this kind of stuff. You're an ultra successful person, Kelby, I would say. I mean, I think you were, I would say you're successful. You're on the path to be ultra successful because I think you have good habits when it comes to success. Okay. We've been around, I would say, people that are ultra successful. We've had them as mentors. We've been in businesses where we've been around people who are really successful. One thing about getting to a level of success is most of the time you see habits and you see discipline and you see what it takes to get the job done differently than the average person. And what I mean by that is a common thing about ultra successful people, whether it be Steve Jobs, whether it be Elon Musk, whether it be Diddy, whether it be 50, when you look at their, let's say, people that work for them, you'll hear this common trend that they're hard. They're very like particular. If you do something wrong, they're gonna tell you about it, and they're not gonna do it in like a nice way, because they don't have time to have you make the same mistake multiple times, or they don't have time. They have this vision, and if you're not helping the vision move forward, you gotta
you're expendable.
Not necessarily expendable, but it's like they're gonna need you to fix it right away, and they're gonna tell you about it. They don't have times to worry about your feelings and your emotions and things like this. So when all of these women, these background dancers, are coming out and saying she's a bully and she's doing this and she's doing that, to me that's just like, that could be misconstrued of just Lizzo being as successful and being able to get to the level of how she got, her not seeing these women on that same level as her or doing the same things that she's doing to be successful. So I do think that there's things in there where it's just like, yeah, that's mean, but is mean illegal? I don't know. But I will say the fact that maybe 7 more women came out after the initial story, it's not looking good.
I actually think that's a play.
How so?
I think the lawyers do this to the point where they're like, we need to get more people to strengthen the case, to kill her career, and they say we got more people, but they never show the people. Or they start sending out emails. Have you been afflicted by Lizzo? Call this number. And then boom, now it strengthens the case because now people are just like what you said. They're like, more people came out.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can't all be lying.
Right.
But they don't show you the people. I feel like it's a play. People are coming to get the money.
Could be.
And the way Lizzo be eating, she probably got the money. That's her name on Instagram, Lizzo be eating.
Oh, okay.
That's double entendre. Don't even ask me how.
Look at the camera.
Double entendre.
Let them know.
Don't even ask me how.
Nah, but they're definitely, I mean, look, whenever it comes to these type of allegations and these lawsuits, especially when it's civil, I think this is all civil. I don't know if it's criminal. I don't think
it's probably not criminal. It's just like a civil lawsuit that, like a workplace, thing.
So there's always that underlying thing is this just a cash grab? Is this just a way to, get your 15 minutes of fame or cash out on, whatever? But there's probably some truth to what they're saying. Obviously, these women felt a certain way, and in this society, if you have feelings, that means they're validated and it's the truth, right? So
Billy Porter.
Billy Porter. What'd I say? Billy Turner. Yeah. So I say, you know what, Lizzo, you out here always playing the victim as often as possible. I think she just got a little taste of her medicine of what it feels like to create this environment where we're just gonna always be the victim. And she said some things to people that were fostered in that environment, and now they feel like they're the victim. And you know, you're the big bad wolf at the moment. So reap what you sow.